friends, Debbie here with Debbie Gets Crafty. It is time to put together our wind chime. So I went ahead off camera to save some time and I diamond painted the rest of the panels on both sides. So we have that one and this one. And of course we have already diamond painted all of our flowers. I went ahead and separated each of the components that we will use to put this all together. And I also have my instructions. So we're going to get started. So the first is to thread one of these small pieces. It's a little loop with a little fastener on it. To thread one of those to the bottom of one of these, they call them motherboards, one of the panels. And you know what, I'm going to bring it in closer. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. So you'll take that, thread it through, and then it says, actually I'm going to bring it down a little bit closer. There you go. Give me 1 second. Okay. So we have it through, and then you take the end with the fastener and you loop it through. Just like that. So I guess that's what we do on each of them. So we'll go ahead. Actually, it looks like there's only one, and that's the only one I need to do. Okay, let's see here on the bottom edge. Okay, and then next we will buckle the hanging rope buckle into the top of the flower. This says bird, but they're flowers. Let's see, into the top of the bird pendant with 2 holes. So we'll pick a flower and we'll do the same thing. All right, we'll move this out of the way and we'll go ahead. So we will thread that through. Here we go. And thread it through. Oops. Like so. Okay. So that's what we have. Hang on one moment. I'm going to pull you back just a little bit for now because I'm reading the instructions. Okay. So then you thread that in previous step. And thread the one end of the buckle through the top loop, black loop as shown. Okay. Okay. All right, so we are going to do this. I see. Okay, so we're going to do this to each one of the flowers. We're going to do that same step to each one of the flowers. And then let me go ahead and I'll do it to, let's see, this one. We'll do one more together. Thread it through and then thread the silver buckle part through the black thread and secure it. There we go. So then once we have 2 of them, just like this, you're going to clip the one flower to the other flower. Just like so. And you'll have a hanging set. So I'm going to do that to each of these. We'll do one more. Let's see, you have to have 3 for each set. So we have a purple one and a yellow one. Let's do a rose for this one, and we'll put the rose right down there. So then what we'll do is take our loop with the clasp on it with a little lobster claw, thread it through the one hole, take the lobster claw piece and thread that through the loop and secure it. And then taking this flower, this hole on the bottom, we're going to clasp it like so. And now we have our first set. So then we're going to go ahead and do that for the rest of the flowers. And I will be right back. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this together. Why not, right? So my next flower, I think I'll choose this one. Sorry about the scratches, Spoto. Spoto got a little excited. Let me bring it down a little bit more. Okay. We might as well do the whole set together, right? Why not? And I hope everybody is well. I am so sorry. I have just realized I never even said this was part of our Off the Canvas Fun project with my dear friend Trisha Sweet Tea from Diamond Painting with Sweet Tea. And we'll do this pretty red one next. And she is working on another project, an Off the Canvas project herself. Oops, just had it in there and then I pulled it back out. There we go. So then we'll take this, and please stop on over to Sweet Tea's channel. Say hi to her, like, comment, subscribe. As always, she is phenomenal. She is an awesome lady. So now we'll take this flower and we will clip it to this bottom part of this flower. There we go. And now I think we'll do this orange one, the yellow and orange. So we'll go ahead, pop that through. Yeah, Sweet Tea is amazing. She is an awesome lady and a good friend, dear friend of mine, and she is working on her own project as well. So that'll be fun this week. And now we're going to go ahead. Oh, this looks like it does not have. Ah, so there's a rhyme and a reason. Okay. So I didn't realize that. So some of these do not have, and some of them do. Let's see. This one has 2. This one only has 1. And this one only has 1. Okay. Okay. I see you. I see you. But that's okay. So we're just going to go ahead, disconnect this. This actually makes this project a lot easier if you mix it up like I just did. So we'll go ahead, take it, and correct it because this flower happens to have 2. So I'm going to save this red one and do the yellow one. Nope, I'm going to do the red one. I'm going to do the red one. I want to try to make these as colorful as possible and spread the colors out. There we go. So then we have that. Okay. I think we're supposed to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very good. And now our next set, let's grab one of these. And I think we'll do a rose on the top. So again, threading that through, and you'll see this little lobster claw right here, and we'll thread it through the rope, making that into a knot. So we have a hole on the bottom. So we'll go ahead and take this yellow flower, which will be on the bottom. We'll take, oh, I see another purple. Okay, and we also have the purple flower without. Okay, so we'll do those two. So we'll take this flower and pop that here. Hang on, friends. We have that. Okay. I am just having a time of it. That's all right. We're putting this together. And we will see what we can see. All right. So we have that. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, okay. So we have that and we have that. And then we'll go ahead and do this flower. Come on. There we go. Which means we need to have one more. And there's something odd about this because I have 3 flowers left over with only 1 hole. But that's okay. I guess that's the way it's meant to be. So then we hook this one to here. And then I'll hook this to this one. And then loop that through, and that creates its own little secure knot. So we have 3 of these. And let's get these panels set aside. Now watch, I'll probably need them. Okay, so we have 3 of these all set up. Okay, which leaves me 3 of these flowers with only 1 hole, and that's right there. Oops, right there. And right here. Okay, so you have 3 sets and then 3 flowers with just 1. Okay, we'll figure this out. So now what we're going to do, and we still have 3 of these. I would love to know what these go to, but we'll set these aside for now. It'll all come together. All right, so now we're going to take this circle. I'll set these all aside. Okay. So now we have this circle here, okay? As a matter of fact, it's got a little protective, I think it's got a little protective cover over it. If not, that's okay. Maybe it doesn't. No, I don't think it does. Okay. I thought it did. Oh, it might. No, I don't think it does. That's okay. So, now, repeat 3 steps. Okay. there's something very odd here, friends. I need to take a moment here because there should be there are two sides. Okay. Oh, Debbie, I tell you, there are two sides. I just couldn't find the other side. My stars. All right, so we're going to clip this here. Sorry, friends, I'm going back and forth, but I've never done one of these before, so please forgive me. And then we'll go through here. Oops. And loop it. There we go. So there are 4 on each one. So we have this one. But where is the circle for this one? This one really truly does not have another end to it. What about this one? This one only has one end as well. Okay, let's see here. All right, I just noticed this rose has 2 ends. So we'll click that incorrectly. There we go. And then this red one will go on the bottom. Okay, it's making sense now, friends. It's coming together. I am so silly. There we go. Now that's coming together. Okay. How bizarre. There's actually a lobster claw attached to a lobster claw. There we go. So this one will go here. Well, that makes perfect sense. Now I just have to figure out this one. Let's see. Nope. Nope. And I only see the one here. And only the one here. It's so bizarre. This is so crazy. Maybe there's only supposed to be 2 on each one. Maybe. So we'll take this off. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe there's supposed to be there. That's one. That's 2. Okay, I think I'm getting it now, friends. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to try. Okay, this one goes to this. This is the only thing I can think of. Oopsie. This is the only thing I could think of. There we go. So now we have, let's see here. We have this, this, this. This and this. Okay, we did figure it out, friends. Oh, there we go. So there's only supposed to be two. If you look at the picture, and I'm going to show you the picture in just a second. But if you look at the picture, there we go. Sorry, friends, don't know how much of that you caught, but I had to do a quick battery change. My battery ran out. So if you were to look at this particular picture right here, you see how there's three? So of course I was thinking there would be three, but no, there's two on each one. So that mystery is solved. Now, we'll set these all aside. Okay, now we're going to work on hanging the chimes on this little piece right here, okay? So we need our chimes. And we need this rope, this cording. And let's bring in a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so it says here, thread the loop, thread the cord through the acrylic disc. Let's see here. And then we're going to thread the rope through a wind chime. There we go. Okay. Thread the rope through the same hole as shown above. What? Okay. So, okay. Like that, I guess. All right, thread the rope through the previous adjacent hole. I don't have a whole lot of thread here though. So I guess you have to, there we go. Now thread it through the adjacent hole. Okay. Oopsie. And then thread it through a different colored chime. Which I'm trying to do, but it's not cooperating. There we go. Okay. Thread through the previous adjacent hole. What? This makes 0 sense. But I'm going to do it. Through a different colored wind chime. Man, I had it and then, okay. Phew. Through the same hole as shown. White. Through the same hole as shown. This makes no sense. Friends, this is weird. This makes no sense. I'm going to try to figure this out off camera because it's going to take me entirely too long. Give me just a few minutes. All right, friends, I think I did it. I don't know if this is correct, but I threaded it through. And so we have all, don't ask me how I did it. I do not know. I don't know, but they're all threaded. Okay. So then what they say next is you want to connect the chimes to this that first lobster claw that we hooked onto this one panel. They call it the motherboard. So that's how that's going to look. Just like that. Now, then it says, insert the 2 motherboards. So we'll take this panel and insert it into this panel, like so. And it'll be crisscrossed. And they should fit all the way up. All the way. Snug as a bug. There we go. Just like so. And that looks good. Excellent. All right. So now we have our lanterns all set. Now if I pick this up, you'll see the hanging chimes. Now we have to hang the flowers. So we'll take our first set of flowers and we will use the lobster claw. I need to set this down, sorry. This is awkward now, so my apologies. So we have a set of holes on the bottom of each of these panels. So we'll take another one. Let's see, we'll do this one. And hang it. There we go. Turn that around, trying not to get everything all knotted up. We'll take a purple one, actually a white one. I'll take this white one. And insert that right here. Then we'll flip. Okay, so let's see. We have 2 more, 3 more. So we'll take I don't know what's going on with these chimes. We'll fix those in a minute. So it shows here we have 2 more. Okay. So we'll go ahead. Hang on. There we go. Okay. So now we have 4 there. And our chimes are not hanging right. There we go. Okay. So that so far is what that looks like. Let me just go ahead and, there you go. So that's what that looks like. So I do see there are 2. Okay. This has been so bizarre. The instructions are not very clear at all. It said there was a QR code you could snap for a video tutorial. However, it did not work for me. This is the only issue I'm having, is putting this dang thing together. Give me just a second here. I'm going to lay this down. We're going to hook this one up right here. And then hook this one up. Ugh. Honestly, this is just really... Okay. And hook this one up right here. Okay, so that leaves that with a hole on the bottom and this one with a hole on the bottom. So we'll go ahead and put friends, I am so sorry I'm making such a mess out of this, but I promise you it will all come out. Give me just one more moment, because it looks like 2 of these are longer, are going to be longer. Okay, that makes much better sense now. You'll see when, as soon as I pick it up, how it's going to look. There we go. Okay, now that looks much better. Now let me just fix my chimes here. There we go. That looks much better. So you have 2 of them that are going to hang lower on each side. Okay. There we go. And now all I have to do, I'll bring you back down. There we go. All I have to do now is hook the chain. Now this is going to take 2 hands. Sweet jeez. You know, I'm generally the type of person that can get stuff together. This will most likely be my first and last wind chime, because this is really, because I pushed so hard, some of the drills have moved. Let me grab a pen real quick and put these drills back. I am not liking the instruction portion of getting these together. Very poor instructions. So now I'm trying to fight with, I don't want to lose a bead. There we go. Okay. And it looks like I've lost a bead on the other side, so I'll have to look for that, because I see a bead, a spare drill right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this together. You saw how how it looks. Well, it's not looking too good right now, but you saw how it came together. I'm going to put the chain on it, and I'm going to take you outside, and we will hang it up just to see, and then my husband will end up putting it all, you know, sealing it all. So I will see you outside. Hi friends, so here it is all set up, and it really is very pretty. And let me go ahead and zoom in so you can see the top. There's the lanterns, and you have the flowers and the pretty chimes. There you go. And friends, overall, it was a fun project to do. The only complaint I have is the putting together of the whole kit. The diamond painting of the panels and of the flowers, that was fine. It's just that the instructions were really poorly written. I'll give you one more look close up. There's a little bit of a breeze today, so that helps. Not enough for the chimes to chime together, but all in all, though, it was a fun project. So this off the canvas project is now officially in the books, and the remaining this week I will do just some coasters. I'll work on some coasters, but for today we have a finished wind chime from Temu. Friends, thanks so much for sticking around with me while I worked on this project, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And until I see you all again, God bless and happy crafting. Bye now.